Welcome to the Brisbane Roar case study presentation. We'll be going through 6 key points in this presentation, starting with the introduction, then we will move on to issues and problems, key issues, relative theories, problem-solving objectives, and lastly, implementation and action plan. The Brisbane Roar Football Club is a professional Australian soccer club based in Brisbane, Queensland, founded in 1957. The Brisbane Roars were officially announced in March 2005 as the operators of the Brisbane team for the A-League. Since joining the A-League, the Brisbane Roar have won 3 championships. While under the coaching of Postecoglou, the Roars have won 36 consecutive games and won 2 grand finals between 2009 and 2012. Postecoglou was left to pick up the pieces after the Roar's last coach was fired. During 2010 and 2011, Postecoglou led the Brisbane Roar to 36 consecutive matches. They made a complete turnaround from finishing the 2009 and 10 season second last to winning the A-League Grand Final 2 years in a row. Postecoglou ensured that players spent time after games meeting spectators and signing autographs, as he didn't want his team to play to an empty stadium. By the end of the 2009 and 2010 season, only 8 players of the original 20 remained. He added in low-key players he had coached himself who he knew would play to his strategy. Postecoglou installed a leadership group of 5 players within the team, with new players inducted by a player in the leadership group. Postecoglou changed the Roar's training from brief early morning sessions to both morning and afternoon sessions. After making training a full-time task, 4 players left. Some issues and problems Postecoglou faced while training the Brisbane Roars include teamwork, human resource management, leadership, strategic managing, and leading and managing change. Effective and successful teams always achieve set goals, measure and monitor their progress, and work together. All employees should have high levels of skill in order for strategies to be successfully achieved. Successful leadership requires communication, confidence, and a positive attitude. Managing one's resources to achieve goals and objectives is strategic managing, and change leads to uncertainty and may leave workers feeling anxious. Therefore, a strong and motivating manager is vital. The key issues we'll be going through in this case study will be teams and teamwork, human resource management, and leading and managing change. Two main theories include Lewis's 3 phases of plan change and Barron and Krebs' strategic human resource management. Lewin's 3 phases of plan change has 3 steps. Firstly, unfreezing, secondly, changing, and lastly, refreezing. Plan change has little chance for long-term success unless people are willing to do things differently. Unfreezing is the stage where we prepare a situation for change and development. In the changing phase, something new takes place in a system and change is implemented. This is the point at which a manager will initiate new targets, goals, culture, and structure. The final stage is the refreezing process. The manager's concern is stabilizing the change and its long-term continuity. Some problem-solving objectives we can use to achieve better teamwork in the Brisbane rules include applying a new training schedule for players to further train and also familiarise themselves with players and the new style of play being implemented. Installing a leadership group within the team, with new players being inducted into the team by a member of the leadership group. And not only players, but everyone on and off the field all working together to fulfil their roles in implementing Postacoglu's vision and strategy. Some human resource management problem-solving objectives include Postacoglu ensuring that players spent time after games meeting spectators, signing autographs and attending local soccer club junior games so that they were not playing to an empty stadium. High-profile players were replaced by lower-profile players who Postacoglu had personally scouted and who he thought would be the types of players who would play his desired style. Scouting and reviewing any new players who fit into the desired style of play, reviewing players with the team and making it a group decision. Some important key factors that Postacoglu would have had to follow while training the Brisbane Roars would have been thinking long-term, communication, recognising achievements and setting goals. Short-term implementation plan include review of the current team, who will perform this, the manager, and resources required, knowledge of the team and the players, example strengths and weaknesses. Communicating this new vision/strategy to the team, who will perform this, the manager, and resources required, open mind from the players, and good communication skills from the manager. Lastly, implementing these new changes to the team to achieve this vision, who will perform this, the manager, and resources required, time. Long-term implementation plans include a new training schedule, changing their training sessions to twice daily, who will perform this, the players, and resources required, time. Secondly, the leadership group, who will perform this, selected members of the team, and resources required, time. Lastly, meeting fans, attending local soccer clubs and signing autographs, who will perform this, the players, and resources required, time.